Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do some more Galactic skins. People liked it last time. I've had more time to think of new Galactic skin combos that I like. Let's just show them off. This is in no order. There's no favorite, no worst. 5 that I like. Let's get into it. Now, first up is Diva's Wave Racer skin. I love this skin, and I think the Galactic weapons is a really nice touch. It's a blue, pink, and purple skin. Adding Galactic weapons just makes it all the more better. What you also have to remember is in-game, Galactic weapons kind of have this glow that makes them look better than they do on here. So here it's a very static purple color, but in-game it has that like almost aura around it and a little glow. I just think this one works really well just because the colors are so good. But the Galactic itself still gets to stand out. It's not just completely matching. It's matching in a way that's like, oh, you have Galactic. That's a nice combo. I just like the fact it also keeps the pink accents and the little blue ones. Because if it took those as well with the Galactic, it would just look way too much. Sometimes it's about trying to find a balance between what is meant to be Galactic and what's meant to just be the weapon. Because otherwise you end up with too much of something, right? Anyway, this is a super clean, nice Diva skin. And the Galactic just adds so much to it. I definitely think this is one of my favorites that I found recently. Now, this is a combo I actually use myself in game quite a lot. Now, it's quite low poly or res whatever on the Hero Gallo because I'm on low graphics. But this combo is very, very, very nice. Again, imagine this Galactic glows more so that the metal shows less because your hand is there. This thing looks great. It looks great. I think it seriously is one of the most underrated combos. I love Ultraviolet Tracer just because it's the normal guns with a little star on it, and I think that's really cool that all that text still comes through, the little pink text, the little white parts, and there's like the blue line on the gun, and we still keep the main part of Tracer's weapon the same. I think this is seriously one of the best combos. I don't know why this one works so well, but it just does. I think it's because it's again a purple skin and the weapon has the like star on it, the little pink outlines. It just allows for a good purple skin to happen. What else to be noted is that Tracer default skins just look unbelievably good with the Galactic, and I don't know why. I think it's just because it makes the whole gun Galactic. You get no trace of the skin, so they're all kind of the same. But they just go so hard. Like I'll show you. So here's the ultraviolet one in game. I think it just looks clean. Like it just looks really good. But then this is like the royal blue one. It just looks good. It's just how guns just suit Galactic. I mean, neon green not so much, but you get the idea. But the purple one, very, very purpley. It's great. Yeah, she just suits, like, honestly, anything that uses the default like Tracer gun model will suit Galactic. Next up, Lifeweaver. We've got Lifeweaver skin. I think Frozen Seer is one of the coolest Lifeweaver skins. But I also just think this Galactic is just good. I've said it time and time again. The Galactic color combos are all going to be pink, purple, and blue. If you have any of those, this is going to look good. I think some greens can look good, but sometimes it's a bit And I think if the skin already has gold or yellow on it, that can also work. But the go-to combos, blue, pink, and purple. And this skin is just completely blue, and I love having those little blue accents on the different like petals on his wrist. And it keeps the main like eye pattern on the top of his hand. And the bottom part's still blue with a little like almost Galactic petal swirl. It's quite cool. It's really, really cool. You've also got the little sapling. I think this is quite cool. The fact that it's still got the white. I mean, you'll probably see it with all the ones I choose. I really like when the skin is still the skin and Galactic just adds as like an extra. It doesn't take over too much. I mean, this part is just completely Galactic, but I think the eye is really, really cool. I think, yeah, the eyes are a sick touch. So that's the Lifeweaver one. And I think Lifeweaver can struggle sometimes with some Galactic ones, especially, and gold ones. I think his wrist is very complicated, and when you add lots of parts to a weapon, it can be quite difficult to figure out where the gold, jade, and Galactic works. Like, a lot of the ones that I show before are like Tracer, Diva, Zen. These are very simple weapons. Whereas when you get the more complicated ones, so Lifeweaver, Wu Yang, even Reinhardt, you can find there's a lot less combos that work. Anyway, Lifeweaver, I love the skin and I love the Galactic on it. I mean, look, it's got everything I was talking about. It's got the pink and the purple and it's got some white accents. Of course it's gonna work. I just think this is a really, really, really clean combo. for Widowmaker. This is a Winter Chick Widowmaker. The gun is so showy offy, and I think that sometimes I just have to appreciate. This is so in your face Galactic, but in the best way. Like, look at the top part here, the way there's the little, like, pink lines that still go through it, and little accents and details, but it's also still entirely Galactic. Like, looking at this is, like, satisfying to my brain. It's like, ah, yes, that's a Galactic weapon. If you paid for a Galactic weapon, you want it to be this showy offy. But it's still just great, because it still keeps all the white parts, the little brown handle, little accents of beige and the snowflakes. Like, it's still Winter Chick Widowmaker, just galactified so much. It's great. I mean, underrated Widow skin as well. I think this one looks good in gold and everything. Yeah, like in gold, it's sick. It's just they really understood which parts need to stay and which need to change. I mean, Jade could even be argued to an extent here. I just think the pink and the gold on aren't great. The only con with Widowmaker Galactics is that you scope in half the time, so you don't really see the weapon all that much. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. You're not staring at your cosmetics mid-game. So, it doesn't really matter, but still, really cool skin. Okay, ending off with a weird one. This isn't necessarily my favorite, but I think this one looks much better in an actual game setting. Figure Skater Symmetra is amazing Symmetra skin, probably one of the best, if not the best skin. And I really like the colors used, because it's not just these straight green and blues. You can see how they're more like, not pastely, but they have a little more, I don't know, it's a very nice color that only really exists in this skin, and I really like these colors. I think they go really well together, and I think they go really well with the Galactic, which again is keeping some of that white, the blue, and green everywhere. And this is where I'm saying where the green does kind of work with all of it, because it's that lighter shade. I think the darker greens can be a bit clashy, but here I think it's great. I think it works really, really well. I'm not a massive Symmetra guy. I mean, I have enjoyed the character, but you know, I'm not going to rock this constantly. But I think this is a really good combo. And if you're a Symmetra main, you probably know that this one works really well. And if you get into Symmetra and you want a Galactic weapon and you're like, I don't know what works, Figure Skater is pretty good. And also I think Figure Skater is a skin that you can get very easily. I think it's actually just available to be bought with normal credits. Some of the skins I've mentioned today are not as easy to get. Like, I think Frozen Seer was either a battle pass or is like a credit one. And then the Winter Chick Widow, I don't know how you get anymore. I just remember it was from a winter event a while back, but I don't remember. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. And if there's any Galactic skins that you think look great that I missed, or you want me to keep doing this, then just let me know. If you want me to do this with gold or jade, you know, whatever, just let me know. Okay. Anyway, those are some of the new combos I found. There's loads, and I'm open to, in the future, if this does really, really well, doing a community voted video on Galactic weapons. So yeah, just let me know if that interests you, and if you'd want to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.